Is it flooding? Wait. The fuck is happening? Wait, is my microphone okay now? Oh my god. Am I... Wait. I mean, it's possible that my... is there an echo? Is there a... Rain sound! Oh, shit! Oh, wait. Yes. Oh, thunders! I had this... Oh my god. Okay. I had this whole intro. We hear super rain scuff. Oh no! Why? Okay, my bad. I was wondering about the... Hey, it's rainy outside, okay? It's not... Okay. Why are you streaming outside? I think the rain is so loud. No! It will hurt PC Kun. No, it was just... It was just the thunder sound effects. Oh, whoops. Great start. Yeah, it's awesome start. Damn. Okay, the intro will have to be cut out. But hi, hello, welcome to the stream. Let's start again. Let me try this again. Hi, if you're new here, I am FEARSONA. You can call me Sona. I am not standing in the rain and streaming from the middle of a thunder. In fact, I am in my room. I'm just an idiot, and yeah. No, don't stop. What? Okay, we barely heard anything you said. Great. Well, awesome. Okay. Sure. Gilbert. I just saw Gilbert's comment. Sure do is heavy rains. Hey. Spring showers. Spring something. I don't remember what the... What was the saying? Wait. Summer... Something showers. Shy, thank you so much. Scuff Sona. And IDK, thank you so much also for your donation. Yeah, don't cut it out. Wait, what? Me talking in the rain. I'm gonna cut it out later, maybe. Okay, what a fail. Okay, let me start again. Wait, oh, Stefan has asked a question. Yo, FEARSONA, I got a question real quick. What's the main chemical of soap I need help? Isn't it like glycerin or something? Wasn't it? Wait. Oh, I haven't been in the alchemist industry for a while because I've been here. Of soap. Wasn't it glycerin? Well, fat. I mean, okay. Sodium, potassium, and fatty acids, salts, and... Wait, but there was like glycerin in soap. But yeah, I guess sodium. I don't know, man. That sounds correct. Ha! Yeah! Okay, anyway. Okay, so it is me, streaming to you from the middle of very heavy rain, apparently. No, but hello, hi. If you're new here, hi, I'm FEARSONA. I am streaming from rain and from the middle of storm. But I am your friendly neighborhood true crime VTuber, here to give you some full body chills, here to give you some drama, here to judge people because Judgy is my middle name, and also I am the queen of pettiness. And yeah, let me just say that intro again. You know, there comes a time in life when you just feel shitty about your own life and you wanna just look at other people's lives and feel good that you're not in a shit situation like that. Also, am I the asshole subreddit? This is where we're gonna find our stories today. I frequent... Wait, what was I gonna say? Oh god. Okay, so Am I the Asshole subreddit is kind of one of my favorite websites and they're one of my favorite forums. I know the lingo of Am I the Asshole? I'm gonna probably know some of the stories that my Patreon members sent in because I totally do not scroll to the end of that subreddit in the middle of the night. Also, follower, thank you so much for modding the stream as well. The phrase you're looking for is April showers bring May flowers. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Anyway, I can tell that this stream is going to be interesting and fun. Hey, interesting as fuck, okay? It's great. It's gonna be awesome. Wait, let me just like move around stuff. Okay. So, Judge Sona, yes. Judge Sona, okay, let me just do this. Court is officially in session. So don't quiet down, be loud. And why is my where's my gavel sound? Was gavel sound here or no? Okay, I need my gavel sound. What the fuck? Oh. Why? Oh. Okay, I'm scuff. But yeah. Okay, we can hear it. So what's the judgment? Well, no judgment yet, but now that we're past the scuff, okay, so I asked my Patreon members to send me some, or VIP members on Discord, to send in some of the stories that they would like me to read. And this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna read a story. Actually, let me just do this. And okay, where is it? Okay, so we have a tier list. This is the tier list, okay? Let me move around. Okay, so we have some of the judgment. We have like a full tier list, and we have different judgments. So, yes, you're the asshole. Sort of the asshole. Not the asshole, but kind of are the asshole. Wait, what? And then, nah, no. And then, is there even an asshole here? And how we're gonna judge it is by placing emojis. So for each judgment, there's gonna be an emoji. These emojis are gonna be the judgments, the indicators of the judgment. So every time I read a story, I'm just gonna add a judgment, and you guys will help me. So I'm gonna run a poll in the chat also, so you guys can show me, like, can give me your opinion on the story, and then we're gonna place the corresponding emoji into the judgment. You guys mind giving some donuts? Hey, sure, why not? Get some donuts. Getting donuts is always good. But yeah, okay. Is it to be rated based on how fricked up the story is? Kind of. Well, this is that's how we're gonna rate it. Okay, like these different like categories, and that's fine. Wait. I'm just reading something. Okay. Anyway, we're not gonna have an everyone's an asshole judgment. Well, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, okay. So that one's gonna be like everyone's an asshole. Like it could be sorta the asshole or not the asshole, but kind of are the asshole. I guess I could have. Well, I mean, that's gonna be that's gonna be a separate category. Well, I mean, if they're an asshole, it's gonna be just you're the asshole. Or everyone, everyone sucks here. That's like, okay, so the lingo is everyone sucks here, that's ESH. NTA is not the asshole. And NAH is no asshole here. YWBTA is you will be the asshole, and YTA is you're the asshole. But we're gonna use these categories because that's what I made, and I'm not gonna change that now. Sona, if there are some dark Asian jokes, don't worry, you got my approval. Aww! What? Why? Why? I mean, I hope not. We'll see. I mean, some people, I don't know, depending on the categories, but depending on the stories. Okay, without further ado, let me read. Wait, how well you can handle this, Sona? I don't know. I'm gonna be invested. Listen, Alberto. Real talk. Every time I read the asshole or am I the asshole story, I get super invested. I get super roped in. At first, I'm just like, oh, this is such a waste of my time. Oh, people have problems. Oh my god. And then I get roped in, and then I'm just roped in, and I just need to, I don't know. I'm super invested. Okay, let me put on my glasses. Yeah. Reddit is a dark place. It traumatized me. Reddit is an addictive place, okay? Especially the Am I the Asshole subreddit. That's like fucking addictive subreddit. Another subreddit that's super addictive is Let's Not Meet Again or No Sleep, because that's where the scary stories are. Okay, let's read the first story, and the first story I believe was from Okay, so the first story was from Eric Verastigi. So I'm just gonna mention the username because that's, you know, like whoever submitted the story, whoever shared this story for me to read on stream. Okay. So this story is titled, "Am I the asshole for bringing my sister-in-law's wallet to the restaurant when she conveniently always forgets it?" Oh, the tea. Oh, the tea. Okay. And there was an update too, so I guess I'm gonna like read the update as well. Okay, so let me read it. "My female 28 sister-in-law Amy, female 26, always comes to visit from out of town. She stays with us instead of a hotel and always wants to go to expensive restaurants. She always conveniently forgets her wallet or domes up some kind of excuse as to why she can't pay her share. She has implied that since I make much more money than her, I should be the one to pay. No, not my husband should pay, but me specifically. I do make a fair amount of money, but not so much that I can treat someone every time they come to town. Nonetheless, in the past, I have just paid the bill and asked her to pay me back. She never has. She had made a reservation at an extremely expensive restaurant last night, and before we left, I made it clear that I wouldn't be paying her bill. This is where I might be the asshole, and I will admit I got this move straight from an episode of 2.5 Men. Oh, I like this show. 2.5 Men. As we were leaving, her and my husband went to the car. I pretended I forgot something and went back inside. I found her wallet sitting right on top of her suitcase. I put it in my purse. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Okay. I put it in my purse and we went to the restaurant. When we were done eating, I asked for separate bills. She said no, we need one bill because she quote unquote forgot her wallet again. I reached in my purse and said, "This wallet?" Oh my god, the pettiness is real. Oh my god. Oh, that's such a good story. She was extremely furious. She said that I should not have touched or grabbed her wallet. So, am I the asshole for taking her wallet and bringing it to the restaurant? No, absolutely not the asshole. Oh my god, this is okay. Yeah, kind of an asshole, but not the asshole, but justified, like completely justified. This is so good. This is so good. Okay, I'm gonna run a poll because you guys have to. I think she's not the asshole because no, actually I think it's like not the asshole, completely not the asshole because the sister-in-law is the asshole. But let's run a poll and let's see. Okay, is she the asshole? Is that well? Oh, and I mean the OP is OP. So original poster is OP. The asshole. The asshole. Let's see. Okay. Let me write the judgment. Everyone sucks here and no asshole here. Okay, we have 4 options. So YTA is you're the asshole. NTA is not the asshole. ESH is everyone sucks here, and NAH is no asshole here. So you guys can like I know which emoji is it, so like I'm gonna place it. But not the I feel like it's not the asshole. Like come on. Wow, you guys are like divided. I thought it would be like immediately not the asshole and that's it. Jeez, okay. Okay, that's like okay. And Fabian, thank you so much. The payback was... Wait, MWA? Chef's kid. What is MWA? Am I like missing the lingo? Oh shit. Am I not knowing the lingo? But yeah, it was based. It was based reaction, based response to her sister-in-law conveniently always forgetting the wallet. In the meantime, while the poll is going on, I'm just gonna read some of the responses under the oh, and there's okay. There's also an update. Actually, we're gonna pass the judgment first, and then I'm gonna read the update later. Okay. let me just read some of the comments from the responses under this post, under the story. Not the asshole, but you totally should have flipped the switch. Left your wallet at home, only brought your license, so she had to cover the whole bill, then never taken her out to a restaurant again. Yeah, that's the top comment, and absolutely, yeah. Okay, what is... She made the... Okay, not the asshole. She made the reservation and invited you. Etiquette says she would be responsible for 100% of the bill. That's true. Like, I mean, etiquette... Yeah, like, usually etiquette says that. And, like, if I invite someone out, like, if I, you know, invite someone to have dinner or, like, lunch or whatever, like, to a meal out, I offer to pay. And if they say, like, no, let's split the bill, then I say, like, okay, if you're sure, okay, let's split the bill. But if not, then I offer to pay. When you live with someone who tends to forget their stuff, you tend to take it yourself so you can conveniently show it to them. Oh, that's so true. Damn, that should have been an interesting twist. Nah, she should have used her card on her. Yeah, seriously. Oh my god. She should have also forgotten quote unquote her wallet. Another judgment. Not the asshole. Awesome power move. But when is your husband gonna step up and make her pay her share? That's true. That's true. The husband kind of should have stepped in. I don't know. I mean, I don't know the situation there, but you know. Oh, okay. So the OP responded to that comment. So the comment was awesome power move, but when is your husband gonna step up and make her pay her share? And OP replied, they have bullied and manipulated him like this his whole life. He's gotten so used to it. That he doesn't see the bigger issue. Old habits die hard. Trying to help him stand up for himself, but it's an uphill battle. Oh yeah, the husband should develop a you know, nice shiny spine at once, immediately. Okay. Wait, flippin' no power, what? Okay, I think that it's fair to say that the judgment is not the asshole, so I'm just gonna place not the asshole here. Yeah. Okay, let's see the update, because I'm actually like super invested now. Update. Okay. Okay, so some answers to common questions. This is the update to this story. Why does dear husband keep letting Amy in? Without getting into too much detail, he has always been expected to pay for nice things for the females in his family. He's also been kind of scammed out of large sums of money by his family. Oh, that's not good. That's slowly been shut down over times, and we're working on shutting down this dinner/outings thing. He allows this because he feels bad and that they don't have a lot of money. It's sad, but that's how his family got along for a very long time, to be honest. Being honest about anything and everything to get their hands on some... Oh, being dishonest about anything and everything to get their hands on some extra money or extra financial help. I could write a book on some of the things I've seen them do over the years. It hasn't been easy to show these people how wrong this is. He has talked to Amy about being cheap, has had come to Jesus... I like that. Wait, I like that. He has had come to Jesus talks with her. Yeah, and genuinely has always felt that each next time would be different. We've been in therapy addressing this, and he's learned to set boundaries. This restaurant thing is a boundary that he hadn't yet set. It's hard to set all boundaries all at once when you actually had no clue what boundaries were, and have had no boundaries for years. Okay. Another question was, does he pay too? We are married. My money is his money. When I mentioned Amy specifically should pay... Oh, no, sorry. When I mentioned that Amy specifies I should pay, I meant more that she specified since I make good money, we as a whole shouldn't be quote-unquote cheap. Okay, so what was the point if you ended up paying? I knew Amy wasn't going to pay. She always finds a way not to pay. I went to the restaurant fully expecting to foot the bill. I did this because I saw it on a show and thought it would be funny to do in real life, to be completely honest. The point wasn't really to get her to pay, it was more to show her the forgot my wallet excuse was getting old. That's true. Okay, and another question, like another update, is Amy banned from visiting? Fortunately, this post turned out to be a good thing. Dear husband has always had it in his head that Amy is a good person and has her reasons for being sneaky and cheap, like I mentioned above. In his head, it's not her fault she is the way she is. It's the circumstances of their upbringing that cause her to make bad decisions. But seeing Amy's reply to my post and people's response to Amy has really changed his thinking. That's the first time Amy has outright admitted that she's purposely taking advantage. Reading some of the other comments has also been eye-opening for my husband. So, my husband has told Amy that she's not welcome here, at least not for a long while. And yeah, the judgment was not the asshole as well on the original post. Chilling vibes music, yeah. But yeah, you know, FEARSONA, is 4th grader better than 5th grader? I don't know, man. How should I know? I mean, they should be a little smarter if they studied and if they have street cred. But no, I'm kidding. I mean, 5th and 4th graders shouldn't have I mean, I guess street cred, but like in 4th and 5th grader categories. Style. I don't know. The street cred, but not the kind of adult street cred. I don't know what I'm talking about. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Another story. Okay. Let's see. There's like a lot. Okay. Am I the asshole? This one is from, I think it was from Ketsuya. I'm sorry if I... Oh yeah. Okay. So this one was from Ketsuya. Was posted by Ketsuya into the Discord server. Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my sister her haircut isn't some big achievement? Okay, the very misleading title. But let's see. My dad died unexpectedly and relatively young. Oh. My younger sister was 3 at the time. Her hair was a lot like his. It's super curly. Because of this, our mom did a lot to maintain it. Growing up, my mom would spend hours on my sister's hair, and each morning was dedicated to the 2 of them in the bathroom, with my sister screaming and crying because brushing through it was long and unpleasant. Up until she was 13, mom insisted on washing and styling my sister's hair. She never let her cut it or dye it. I guess dye it. When someone suggested getting it trimmed, they were kicked out of the house. Whoa, what the fuck? Why? That's an extreme reaction. Okay. I won't lie. My mom was controlling at times, but I thought we all knew it. We all knew it was because of grief and memory of our dad. Okay, understandable. Well, my mom died, and the first thing my sister did was cut her hair, get her hair chopped incredibly short, and died. She sent myself and my siblings a picture of her new haircut with the caption, quote, Sharon, our mom, always said I was going to grow my hair down to my butt. Not anymore. I thought it was my sister's way of grieving, but now she mentions it a lot. Like asking how pissed do I think mom would be if she saw my hair this short? I told her after the 5th comment to stop acting like her haircut was a big achievement. It's not. Millions of people get haircuts, and she should know her hair was important to mom because it reminded her of dad. She said she wasn't supposed to be Sharon's doll or a replacement of her husband. She should have been her own person, and if I can't respect that, she doesn't need me in her life. Am I the asshole? Oh, that's a difficult one. The orphans now? I mean, I guess so, but like, I guess they're adults. But, whoa. Oh, that's a difficult one. That's a hard one. So, well, on one hand, OP is the asshole for the way she said it. Well, I mean, the way they said it. I don't know if OP is I don't know. I'm not sure who OP is, but like, yeah, I'm not sure if it's a she or a he or whoever. Okay, so OP has, you know, said some harsh things. I would say asshole for saying it the way she did. He did, they did, I don't know. I meant hi. What? Bye, I love how Colonel Turtle was like, bye, Maisie. Hi, Maisie. Hi, Maisie. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, so it sounds like the girl who cut her hair never really liked her hair being done all the time. Yeah, I mean, if it was painful, then yeah, it's kind of... Yeah, it was... She definitely suffered a lot. You know, the little sister suffered a lot. For, like, you know, and the mom was... well, I mean, okay, we don't know if the mom was like... She was like so hung up on the hair because of the dad, or if she just liked it, or it was just like a fond memory. I don't know. Hi, Sona. It's okay, Turtle. The live chat says 69 people are currently watching. Nice, yeah! 69! Wait, let's celebrate 69. Can I have 69s in the chat, please? Okay, so... On one hand, complicated, because OP kind of was harsh in how she said it. On the other hand, yeah, if you keep going on and on about, like, your hair as if it's, like, some great achievement to, like, cut it, grow it, style it. I mean, unless it's, like, very... I don't know. Like, it's... In this particular case, it was just, like, I get why it would get annoying. I would be like, okay, whatever. I mean, yeah, good for you that you cut your hair. Yeah, 69! 69s everywhere. Okay. Evie Drop says, OP's sister suffered through the pain of her hair being pulled every day because OP says that she was screaming. OP being rude is the asshole, though I can say that it might get annoying, but still. Yeah, I would say, like, oh, it's annoying. It's kind of annoying, like what, you know, the sister was, like, kind of going on and on about it, so OP rightfully maybe, like, got tired of it. I would be like, okay, I mean, you know, the mom is dead. You know, let's not, like, talk about, like, how annoying she was. Let's just move on. On the other hand, yeah, OP should have worded it in a better way. So I would say, like, she's kind of an asshole. But let's see what the chat says. Is OP the asshole? Wait, okay, or... Yeah, or judgment. Please. So, you're the asshole. NTA. Everyone sucks here. Or no asshole here. Let's ask. Let's see. I'm actually confused, but well, not confused. I'm kind of like I'm not sure, like, indecisive about between like everyone sucks here or you're the asshole. Honestly, that's my judgment. Like, I'm between you're the asshole, so the OP is the asshole for how she said it, but everyone sucks here because, like, not the sister, not like the sister, not for cutting her hair or anything, but the sister for kind of like going on and on about it. It's just like, okay, enough is enough. You said it. Okay, good for you. You know, like, you definitely suffered through the haircut. It wasn't a pleasant memory, and you've gotten rid of the hair. Good for you, but I don't know. We're just kind of like, oh, the conversation is getting old, so let's move on. What do I vote? Help! I don't know what's going on. Okay, Maisie. Like, I just read a story about how it's kind of complicated. Maisie, you can just, like, okay, so basically OP is the older sibling, because I don't know, OP didn't specify if they're a sister, brother. But OP is the older sibling to their sister, and their sister was suffering through their mom kind of styling her hair very painfully, like, every day until she was 13, because her hair was, like, curly. And I guess also you shouldn't be like brushing. Isn't it like if you have like curly hair, at least I know from my cousin's like very curly hair, like she doesn't brush it when it's dry. She only brushes it slightly when it's wet. So I think it's an issue of like the mom not knowing how to style very curly hair. Because technically you're not supposed to brush it when it's dry. Like you're supposed to just style it like nicely with like oils and with I don't know, like styling foam or something. Like that's, I mean, I'm not sure, my hair is not curly, but my cousin has pretty curly hair and that's how she does it. And also like another friend, I do have a friend who has also like very curly hair and she also does the same thing. So like when it's wet, she brushes it a little bit, but then never brushes it when it's dry. Yeah, styling advice. Not that I know. I have no idea. I'm just kind of like speaking from what I've kind of witnessed from my friend and my cousin, who both have pretty curly hair. I'm kind of torn between you're the asshole and everyone sucks here. You're the asshole, but kind of are the asshole. No, is there even an asshole? Sorta, I would say like sorta the asshole, or yes, you're the asshole, or sorta the asshole, like as in everyone sucks here, or both judgments. I don't know. So difficult. And follower, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for modding the stream as well. And good luck with on your job, on your work. My cousin has said herself that you can't brush curly hair as it will get tangled. OP's mom definitely does not know how to deal with curly hair. Yeah. That's what I thought. Like basically, if you have like really curly hair, you're not supposed to brush it when it's dry because it hurts and it's gonna get tangled and it's just gonna get like very frizzy, very like I don't know, very fluffy. And you're supposed to brush it, if anything, if you want to brush it, like you're supposed to brush it when it's wet, with, you know, very specific, like not specific, with you know, conditioning, with good conditioning, so that it doesn't get tangled while wet, and then just like style it, and dry it with a diffuser, I guess, like the diffusing, you know, like hair dryer diffuser. Styling advice. Sona styling advice. Yeah. But okay, let's see. Damn, you guys. Okay, so everyone sucks here. Basically, okay. Let me read some of the comments. Let me actually read some of the comments because like maybe we will have a new perspective after the comments as well. Okay, you're the asshole. Han, it wasn't just controlling. Your mother was abusive. Okay, that's kind of. We don't know the context. Honestly, I don't have the context here. Like, we don't know everything about the mom. So some people just mind that some people just immediately jump to, oh, your mother was abusive, even though they don't have the whole story or like how the mom was outside of the hair. Maybe the mom was like completely fine. Like she was, I guess like, okay, was she physically abusive? Was our sister's hair? Yada, yada, yada. No, not really. Like the mom wasn't really. We don't really have info if the mom was abusive. Perhaps it was just the lack of knowledge about how to style curly hair and stubbornness of the mom. Okay, so it wasn't just controlling. Your mother was abusive. Torturing a kid like this for something that's not medical is absolutely traumatizing. I mean, the mom shouldn't have done it. I wasn't allowed to cut my hair until I was in the 1st grade. It was already below my butt. I was a little kid sitting on my own fucking hair. Finally, my father is the one who said, if she wants to cut it, she should be allowed to cut it. I went in with 2 feet of growth and came out with a bowl cut. Was the only name of a short haircut I knew. It absolutely was a fucking accomplishment. I guess... I don't know, like in this particular case, I don't think it's like, yeah, it is an accomplishment, but like for the sister, personal accomplishment for the sister, but it's like, it's kind of annoying to go on and on about it. And yeah, people really, and this judgment was you're the asshole. I don't know, like I think it's equal between, I think it's equal between the sisters, like for different reasons. The mom inflicted enough pain to drive her to tears on a regular basis. That sounds abusive to me. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, like it's, yeah, Yeah, it was like if the mom was like super stubborn about it, and despite the fact that they're, you know, the daughter was very like, she was in pain and she was like literally crying, then yeah, like, it shouldn't have done that. Definitely shouldn't have done that. Oh yeah, so okay, so with my sister screaming and crying because brushing through it was long and unpleasant. Yeah, like the mom shouldn't have done that. In that particular situation, yeah, she was kind of like abusive. She was kind of too stubborn. And also, like, it doesn't seem like she was willing to learn how to actually style the you know, curly hair. So that's pretty bad. But yeah, I would say everyone sucks here. Like, the mom definitely sucks for being so persistent with it. Never shave that beautiful beard, my friend. What? I mean, if it's getting in your way and you want to shave it, just shave it. It's fine. So the mom definitely sucks. The sister, the older siblings definitely sucks for how she said it, how they said it. I don't know. And then the little sister, kind of like little asshole for being like so insistent on like talking about it all the fucking time. Because it gets tiring. So I guess like everyone sucks here. No, the sister definitely, okay, let me clarify. The little sister doesn't suck, definitely is not the asshole for cutting her hair. You know, that was justified, she wanted it, that's her right, that's her hair. And she, for thinking that's it's an achievement, no, she's not the asshole for, you know, taking it as as a big achievement. You know, it is a big achievement to her. It's a personal experience, and she was suffering through very painful hairstyling for years. So yeah, it is a big achievement. You know, it's a step. To her, it was kind of like a stepping stone. But yeah, you know. Okay, let's see. It seems that everyone sucks here is the judgment, and that's what we're gonna go with. So I'm just gonna say sort of the asshole. Wait, not this one. Okay, so nope. Yeah, okay, so sort of the asshole, but not really. Like, everyone, yeah, everyone sucks here. So I would say everyone sucks here for different reasons, on a different caliber, like on a different level, but everyone sucks here in a way. In this one situation. So like, the thing about am I the asshole is like the judgment has to be about this part, like without looking, you know, yeah, sometimes it's like, oh, people can be an asshole in one way, but in the same situation, they're not the asshole for a different reason. So like, it's about this particular reason. Okay. Maisie, I have extremely curly hair. I usually put it in a bun after showering and let it stay there overnight. It's really easy to maintain. Oh, that's interesting. I think that's yeah, that's something that my friend definitely, like my uni friend from uni definitely did. Sometimes she would just like tie it up in a little bun when it was like still wet, and just like, or like more like kind of like dumb, and like damp not dumb, but damp. And yeah, like she would just like put it up, and like that's how she would style it, and it was fine. Like it was pretty convenient for her, like that way. Like the whole process of like brushing it or like washing it, it was like a very long process for her. So the sister should wait till the funeral before she talks smack about the mom. Yeah, I mean, okay, to be fair, like it's fine if she talked about it like once or twice, you know, as a kind of like, oh, you know, to kind of like, oh, express, not express, like, what is it, like, oh, because she said it like, oh, our mom always said that I was going to grow my hair down to butt, not anymore. You know, it was kind of like a joke, or like a, you know, oh, to lighten the mood. So I get like once or twice to mention it, but like to keep talking about it, it's just kind of like annoying. So for that, only for that reason, she's like a little tiny asshole. Oh, there's gonna be so many whole jokes. I'm never gonna get like be free from the whole jokes after that Mel's whole video. Yeah, it's like split end judgment. So either you're the asshole for the OP, or everyone sucks here for like, you know, the mom, OP, and the sister, like a little bit the sister. Okay, this one is that one. Oh wait. This one was. Let me get this one. Okay, so this one is from Katsuya as well, and let's go to the next one. I love how the moment I said holes, Pain-san was just like, holes? Wait a minute, are we getting into hole jokes again? Oh my god. At that point, I would just say let it go. Exactly, Aaron, exactly. Like I would just be like, okay, let it go. Like, okay, if the sister or like the little sister wants to talk about it, or you know, she can talk about it to someone else if she knows that her sibling is kind of annoyed with it already. So she can absolutely like talk about it with friends or something. On the other hand, the older sibling could be like, ah, whatever, like let her go, let her have it, you know. I would probably be like, ah, whatever, let her have it. Like I would just like, okay, yeah, good for you. You know, every time I would just be like, good for you. You know, holes. Magic seal. I love how Shy is just like randomly magic seal. Okay, Tinging Gaming asks, what's your favorite movie, FEARSONA? My favorite movie is actually it is Gran Torino. I know it's probably unpopular. I mean, no, the movie was like madly popular back in the day, but that's my favorite movie, Gran Torino, with Clint Eastwood and I don't remember who else was there, but I really loved that movie. I don't know, just, you know, I just like the movie. I just like the premise. Also the fact that Clint Eastwood is playing like Polish descent, I guess, person, because like at one point the barber is calling him is calling him kind of like well, I wouldn't say it's like a derogatory term for Polish people, but he's calling him Polak. And yeah, Cats Don't Dance. Oh, I like that movie too, the animation. Oh my god, Sona, congrats on 25k. Oh yeah, we've hit like 26k. I still can't believe it. I was just like, what the fuck is happening? That's why I haven't been mentioning it, because I was just like, I don't know how to handle it, the pressure. William Blowers says, Clint Eastwood is the man. Hard to say a favorite for me. Yeah, like I definitely like Clint Eastwood movies, like as an actor. But that movie just like, I don't know why. It's just, I always like rewatching it. You know, I've watched it maybe you know, maybe not hundreds of times, but like I definitely watched it a couple of times. I never like I'm always like down to watch it. So yeah, 26k. Yeah, 26k. Yes. It's, oh god, the pressure. Good movie. Mine's The Big Lebowski. Oh, I know. I think I've seen that one. Like, I definitely know the title. Wait, have I seen it? Oh, crime comedy film. Okay, yeah. Okay, I remember that one. Yep. Soon, 69k. Jesus, when we get to that one, we have to have a celebration. When we get to 69,000 people, yeah, definitely 69. There's gonna be celebration. Let's go, Sona. She's amazing. Yeah. I mean, Emma, you guys are. It's not me. Like, I'm just here streaming. I'm just here, like, you know, doing my thing. But you guys trusted, like, you guys, you know, gave my channel a chance. So thank you so much. And there's so many of you. I can, you know, it's kind of blows my mind still. Okay. There will be a celebration. There is definitely gonna be a celebration at 50k. If we ever get to that point, I don't know if I can handle it, but yeah, you know. I really liked Secondhand Lions. I don't know that one. My favorite movie is Central Intelligence with The Rock and Kevin Hart. I don't think I've... Wait, have I? Intelligence. 2016 film. Interesting. I haven't seen it. I haven't watched it, so I don't know. But yeah, okay, interesting. Is it? I mean, if it's Kevin Hart and The Rock, it's probably a comedy, isn't it? No, you're amazing, Sona. Accept it. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I have an imposter syndrome. I mean, that's you know, I think many people struggle with that. nowadays, especially in the like social media / entertainment / you know, YouTube industry. Many of us like content creators are kind of like feeling the imposter syndrome. So like, oh, I don't feel like I'm good enough. It's always like, oh, you know, I don't think I deserve that many subs, but thank you guys. Like, really, I appreciate it. Love the stream, Sona. I'm recommending your channel with my schoolmates, teachers, and allies. Oh, Jesus, the teachers? Ah! Oh, no. Because sometimes I do really dirty jokes and or like whole jokes. I don't know. But hey, if it's you know, I'm glad that you are sharing my channel. Thank you so much. Just mind that some videos are for audiences 18 plus because they are, you know, like there is some sensitive content, there is some pretty graphic description of violence in some of the videos, in some of the true crime cases. So you know, be advised. Okay, next one. Let's read this one. The next story. Am I the asshole for charging someone more than usual for cupcakes and saying I'm not running a charity? Oh, the tea. The cupcakes and the tea. And gone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for modding the stream. Okay. Throwaway. Okay. I, 26, have a small business baking cakes and cupcakes. It's not my primary job. My customers are mostly family and friends, but it's something I'm good at and enjoy doing. It depends on the size, but since I can't do commercial quantities, my time frame to place orders is at least 2 weeks in advance. So, a couple weeks ago, a mutual friend, Liv, 29, reached out asking if I could make some cupcakes for her daughter's 3rd birthday. Okay, a couple weeks ago. Okay, she gave an outline of what she wanted, and it's something I can do. So I said, of course. Difference is, she wanted them in a week. Liv said, there's a lot. Wait, but a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so the difference is, she wanted them in a week. Liv said, there's a lot going on for her right now, and she decided to give her daughter a surprise and doesn't have time to make cupcakes too. So hence the late order. I had spare time that week, so I said I could make them. The cost I gave her was more than what I would normally charge, but Liv started saying how it's too much and if I could bring it down. I said no, because this is a late order. She made some excuses about how she understands that, and she's happy to pay more, but not this much. Liv kept insisting, so I got kind of annoyed and told her that I'm not running a charity. She can afford it. If she can't, she doesn't have to order from me. Liv gave a pretty snarky reply to that, got pissed, and didn't end up placing an order. I then saw from a friend's Instagram that she made some posts on her stories, which I will admit irked me. I do have a couple people telling me I was way upcharging and was rude to her in my replies. I don't think I was, so am I the asshole? And the prices are in Canadian dollars, not USD. I guess we need info. Okay. I don't know. Me. Hey, Sona, you're getting another diamond play button again. Sona, what? Like, So, I'm confused by this story. So, basically, the OP... Well, I mean, okay. So, the OP is justified in having certain rules for her baking hustle, like the side hustle. Because she says, like, oh, at least 2 weeks in advance because I'm not a big... I'm not a shop. I'm just doing this as a like, work for family and friends. So she has a rule like 2 weeks in advance. This lady said, this girl, like this friend said 1 week. So OP said, okay, but in that case, I'm gonna charge you a rush fee. Like, I'm gonna charge a little more because I can't, you know. And then the friend says like, oh, I can't afford this. I can pay you a little more, but not this much. And then OP said no. In that case, I refused to do the order because, yeah, like it's just last minute. Yeah, I want to see how much I want to see how much OP charges. Let me see. Is there... Okay, OP has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be the asshole. But I need info. Okay, so there was a comment where OP said that they doubled the price. Oh, okay. So double the price, that's a little bit... Yeah, that's a little bit much, I would say. Like double the price for... Instead of like charging an additional fee, like a little bit more, you know, a fee for rush order. I don't think double the price would be... I don't know. Honestly, that's like... it's difficult. Everyone's Karen senses are tingling. Everyone's just like, oh, wait, excuse me? Yeah, double the price. Yeah, it's a little bit off the rails. I would say it's a little bit too much. I understand why OP would like refuse. Like they have the right to refuse if they just feel like, okay, a week in advance, that's a little bit too rushed, and I usually, like, this is breaking my rule of like 2 weeks before, like, for an order to put in an order. So okay, let me read some comments. So you're the asshole based on your comment clarifying that you doubled the price. That's much different than charging more because it's a late order. If you had time, why would the price be double? And quote, she can afford it, end quote, is a terrible and rude reason. That's pretty rude. Not to mention, reminding her you aren't running a charity would have made a lot more sense if she was asking for free or discounted cupcakes. That's true, because it's a paying customer, so paying client, so it's not charity. Yeah, but no one asked for that. If you didn't want to make the cupcakes, just say that. Okay, and then we have like another comment that is pretty long, and it's explaining a lot. Okay, so this commenter says, okay, I am revisiting this comment. It's come to my attention that there's a lot more info from OP and her comments now that there was okay, so there's much more info from the OP in her comments now that there was than there was when I initially posted. Okay, I still think OP should be allowed to upcharge however much she wishes. That is not what makes her the asshole. Everything else does. Yeah, that's true. Like, I was actually thinking that, like, it's not the problem of, like, she's not the asshole for charging double. Because, you know, yeah, for a rush order, you can, as like the creator or like the artist or the baker, you're allowed to charge, as the person who's making the rush order, you're allowed to charge however much you want. If this is your price, this is your price. Like, if the rush order is like double the price, so be it, you know, that's your rule. And the person can say no. And I'm saying that because, I don't know, like, okay. Let me just post the poll. Judgment, please. You're the asshole. Not the asshole. ESH. No. Okay. You guys can vote in the poll, like, which one is it? Like, for you. So, okay, I guess, yeah, the double the price is a lot, but honestly, like, I'm looking at it from a perspective of, let's say, live 2D models, like VTuber models. Honestly, if someone had wanted a rush order from me to draw their model, because, like, I know how much work goes into the model, you know, I drew my own, I didn't rig it. I have a rigger, but I drew the model, the design itself, and it was a lot of work. And if someone wanted a rush order, I would probably charge either half, like, additional like half of the original price. So like, you know, on top of the full price, the rush order price would be half, or it would be double. Because it's a lot of work. So I don't know how it compares to like baking. I mean, I assume it's also a lot of work. But I would say like, oh, OP is not the asshole for the double price, but they are the asshole for how they responded to the client. Like, just be polite. Just be like, hey, you know, this is my price. Yes, it's a rush order. You've you know, or late order. You just like ordered last minute, so I charge double. If you can't afford it, I'm so sorry to hear that. I can recommend you a bakery or something, and you can see if, or you can buy cupcakes from a bakery. It doesn't have to be from me. And thank you for thinking about me, but you know, that's my last word. You know, like that's my last offer. That's how it is. Those are my rules. She should have been they should have been nicer about it. Like polite, just politely say no, refuse the order, and move on, and that's it. You know, and say like, hey, you know, I don't think I can make it. Because like if you can't afford it, that's my rule. I'm sorry, like that's how it is. Asshole for the response, not the price. Yeah, that's true. Like definitely, you know, for me it's like, yeah, they are the asshole, but for their response, not for the price or, you know, considering the rush order. Evie Drop says, asshole for the response, not the price. I guess my main thing is how well her cakes are, which can be a make or break. Like, is it sloppy or wedding cake fancy? That is also true. If we're judging the price, then yeah, it's relative to the quality, right? So if the quality is not, it's just amateur, it's just normal, then I don't think, I mean, okay, also it depends on like how much the original price is. Because if it's like, I don't know, a couple of dollars, I mean, probably not. But I wonder, what's the price? What's the price? Can I actually like see the price? Where's the freaking price? Can't find the price actually. And it's also okay. Also depending on, I guess it also depends on like how close you are to the person. I'm only an asshole if an asshole wants to be. Okay, I'm only an asshole if an asshole wants to be an asshole to me. That's true. Okay, so people are saying the same. You're not the asshole for putting on a surcharge for a late order. But yeah, they are the asshole for like how they worded it, how they just commented, or like how they responded. Okay, Brian says if you go, for example, on the example that the cupcakes are $25, rush fee would be around $10 more, but doubling the price would be $50. And who's gonna pay that much for cupcakes? Yeah, but also, you know, I'm just kind of not looking at the price. I'm just kind of like looking at, you know, the principle. Like, this is the rule of the one who's baking the cupcakes. Like, if she's taking orders, because you have to take into account that she might be having different orders too at the same time. So like, oh, okay, people who actually ordered 2 weeks in advance, she's got like different orders, and it's her other job. It's not like her main job. So she also have work, and someone is kind of dropping this. So that's the rule. Like, oh, okay, if you order a week, you know, just kind of last minute, then yeah, it's gonna be double. Hey, I'm not, you know, I don't judge the rules of someone's, you know, like whatever, side hustle. You know, that if that's the rule, that's the rule. But yeah, I guess depending on the quality. I mean, you can, you know, if you think, oh, the quality is not okay, that's another thing. I don't like it when people say like, oh, well, I don't know, like, oh, your art isn't that good for this price. You know, that's irrelevant. Like, oh, that's the price of my art. This is what I set it to. This is my business. So, I mean, that's how I feel, at least. Like, I see those posts on Twitter where someone tries to commission an artist, and the artist has, you know, certain prices, and the person is just like, oh, first they are, oh, I love your art and I would like to commission you, but your prices are high. The artist says like, hey, hi, sorry, you know, sorry that my prices are too high for you, this is however my rule, this is however how I price my art, and I'm not gonna change that. And then the person gets rude and they say something like, oh, your art isn't that good, like why is it, it's too expensive, it's not that good, it's not that good to be this expensive. But it's just like, this is your opinion, the artist thinks otherwise, and that's how they price their art. If they're not getting any clients and they feel like, okay, now I have to lower the price because I'm not getting any clients, that's a different issue. But you know, yeah, that's from an artist perspective. You can price your sales however you want. Just know that you're supposed to sell it and don't be a dick. Yeah, that exactly. So like which is what I'm saying. Like, oh, if the artist is I don't know, like charging a certain amount of money and they are simply not seeing any clients come in, then it's a signal that, okay, maybe I should lower my prices because I'm not getting any clients. But if they are charging a certain amount and they are getting clients, and someone comes in and says like, oh, your art is not that good, it's too expensive to, you know, for the quality, but then you're still getting different clients, then I'm sorry, it's a subjective opinion. So you can tell this person, don't be a dick, but tell this person like, hey, you know, thanks for interest. I'm sorry that it's too expensive for you. I think it's a fair price. Like for me, it's a fair price, and you can move on. Like I'm sure you're gonna find other artists, you know, who maybe you can afford. But supply and demand. Yeah, exactly. The simple supply and demand rule. So yeah. I mean, I think it's really about the quality of the cupcakes. Then maybe it would be reasonable. I guess, as I said, like we don't know. We have no info about the quality of the cupcakes. So, but again, it's irrelevant if the person is still getting clients for that price and other people don't mind, and this person is just like, they can't afford it. Well, it's not OP's fault, you know. But yeah, OP was definitely the asshole for how they kind of worded it. So that's what we're judging. I'd never charge double though. I can vouch for having a side hustle. I'm a handyman for a few of my neighbors on top of working for a lawn care company. I know the struggles of balancing both jobs and finding a fair price for work. I'd never charge double though. Yeah, I mean, you know, that is your rule. You know, you would never do that. Some people do because they have like, again, we don't have all the whole context. So like, oh, you know, how busy this person is, how many other orders are they receiving? Because if they have a lot of orders from people, then yeah, then they would be like, okay, well, I mean, again, supply and demand. Like a lot of people, I'm in demand. A lot of people want to order from me. Some of them like were ordered way in advance, and I'm just too busy. And yeah, this is how I value my work. This is how I price my work. Like, okay, in that case, if you want the cupcakes a week in advance or whatever, like not a week in advance. If you want to order a week in advance or like late order, then yeah, this is the price. Yeah. I think people are so divided. Oh my god, you guys are very divided. Some people are like, you're the asshole, not the asshole. Everyone sucks here. Now, I would say you're the asshole for the sole way that they worded it. They shouldn't have been a dick about it. Like, not the asshole for... what is it? Not the asshole for how they price it, because that's irrelevant. But they are the asshole for how they worded it. For being a dick about it. So yeah, that's, I think, yeah, people are divided. Man, you guys are divided. If you are just coming to this stream and you don't know what's happening, we're just voting for Am I the Asshole story. We're passing a judgment. You don't have to respond to the poll if you didn't listen to the story. If you did, however, just make sure to vote in the poll so that, you know, I can place... Well, this is my judgment. My judgment is you're the asshole, and it seems like you guys also are voting you're the asshole mostly. So I would say, yeah, the judgment is gonna be passed soon. Also, if you're just coming to the stream, please remember to subscribe to the channel if you like my content, like this video, and turn on notifications to be notified whenever I show up in my little dark corner of the internet. Hi, the queen of pettiness. Yeah, I would be like, yeah, I would definitely be like, okay, you know, you're the asshole for how you ordered it. Enough talking about cupcakes. Now, please, I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry too, actually. It seems that for, like, let's just judge. I love how it's like just kind of balancing between you're the asshole and not the asshole. You guys, we're judging how they responded, you know? We're judging the response. So we're not judging their prices. We're not judging their rules of you know, whatever, their side hustle, whatever. Like, that's their personal decision. And clients may or may not find it like good or like bad or you know, unfair. But we're judging the response. So for the response, for the way they said it, so like, oh, you know, I kind of got annoyed and told her I'm not running a charity. She can afford it. For this one, for this part, yeah, they are the asshole. Like, don't say that to people. Just be like, hey, I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry that you can't afford it. I'm not gonna lower my price. This is what it is, and you know, I can recommend you someone else, or I can recommend you a bakery, I don't know, like yeah, or you know, like, oh, I'm sorry, like I hope we can work together next time. Like, that's what I would say probably. Unless the person was also a dick about it. Oh, then my inner asshole turns on. My inner asshole just switches on. If someone is an asshole to me, I've had situations where people were like, well, your art isn't even that good. Why are you charging XYZ? I'm like, well, I'm sorry, you know. Well, I mean, sorry, not sorry. Like, this is my charge. This is my price. So that's what it is. And if they are still an asshole about it, I'm just like, okay, block or fuck off, piss off. Yeah. Thank you so much, Chloe, for stopping by the stream, and good luck. Yeah. Okay, I think it's safe to say that it's asshole judgment. Fabian says, chocolate cupcakes means you're crazy. Vanilla cupcakes means you're basic. And strawberry cupcakes means you like strawberry cupcakes. Sona, this is me. Hurry up and buy it. Oh, you guys. But for now, okay, like previously I was taking commissions. For now, I'm not. Like a couple of people have asked if I'm taking VTuber model commissions because I guess they liked the style. And no, I'm not taking VTuber model commissions. It's a lot of work, and I'm working on, you know, I'm just too busy with my own stuff. But I think it's the asshole. I think the judgment is you're the asshole for. Okay, I have like another story that is pretty long. So this one is longer. This one I found it on my on the subreddit. Am I the asshole like myself? It's about a dog. So am I the asshole for not being upset that my friend's dog could die because of me? Okay, the title sounds misleading because I'm like, why would you, if the dog, okay, you're at fault. If the dog could have died because of you and you're not even like upset or not even like remorseful, then you're the asshole. But the thing about stories on the Am I the Asshole subreddit is that oftentimes the titles are very, very misleading and they are kind of clickbaity. So sometimes you're like, oh my God, the asshole. But then it turns out like, oh, actually they are not. Okay, let me read this story. So I was hosting a big garden party at the weekend. I invited my entire friend group plus their partners. One of my friends takes her dog everywhere. I told her no pets were allowed. Although it was a garden party, we were in and out of my home and I have 4 cats. My cats do not like dogs and neither do I. Anyway, my friend showed up with her dog. Oh no. Okay. See, this is what I told you. Like, it's misleading. It's very, very misleading. Because I can already tell, like, oh, okay, the friend was kind of an asshole already for showing up with the dog that was clearly stated, was clarified that you can't bring the dog. Okay. Anyway, my friend showed up with her dog. I told her that her dog was not welcome in my home or my garden. and I asked her to please take her dog home or elsewhere. I thought my friend left. I went inside to sort some things out. I went into my garden about 15 minutes later, and my friend was standing there in my garden talking to our friends. She doesn't live that close, so I was confused. I went to ask her how she got back so quickly. She told me she just popped in and was going since her dog isn't welcome. I asked where her dog is, and she shrugged. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? No. Okay, so I asked her where the dog is, and she just shrugged her shoulders and said he was around. Oh no. I went looking and found him at the bottom of the garden eating my crops and making a mess. I was angry and told my friend to get her dog off my property. A few hours later, she called me asking me what her dog ate. I had no clue. My gardener plants and attends everything. I told her I didn't know, but told her he had made a huge mess. Sorry, the dog had made a huge mess, dug things up, and clearly eaten things. She shouted at me that her dog is sick and that I need to find out what the dog ate. I told her that I had no idea and I would text my gardener to ask, but it was really her problem. Oh yeah, see, that's what I told you. That's what I told you. Like, dog, you know, like it's not even, well, obviously the dog is not the asshole because it's the owner's fault. So the irresponsible owner is the asshole. Okay. I did send the text, but my gardener didn't answer. My friend called again, wanting to know what her dog ate, but I told her I still didn't know. She told me I obviously don't care if her dog dies and called me an asshole. I still don't know what her dog ate, but apparently he is very sick and he might die. I feel bad, but I told her not to bring her dog on my property, so I don't feel responsible like she says I am. No, absolutely not responsible. I don't think, like, it's the owner's fault. Oh my god, 100%. Poor doggy! Poor doggo! My god! I do love dogs, but that owner is the asshole. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Okay. So, some more details provided by the OP. After being unable to reach my gardener, I took pictures of everything the dog dug up, which was a lot, and sent them to my friend. But I have no idea what it ate and what it just dug up. And for all I know, what it ate isn't even pictured because the whole section is a mess. This wasn't good enough for her. She wants me to tell her exactly what it ate, and I just don't know how. I just don't know and don't want to spend hours trying to figure it out when I don't even know if it can be figured out. Honestly, like, if you know what plants, like your gardener can send you a list of plants and you can just send it, you know, all the plants that you have in your garden, you can just send it to the friend and that's the friend's fault. Like, the friend can figure it out. Okay. Another update. So my cats are house cats. They don't go in my garden and aren't at risk of getting sick from whatever my gardener is growing there. My garden is huge and what is growing changes often. So no, I don't keep track of what is planted. Yeah, but the gardener should know. Okay, so the update, there was an update. The update is I blocked ex-friend after dozens of nasty calls and texts, but I got an update from a mutual friend. The dog is at a dog hospital. The dog is pretty sick, but it is expected to make a full recovery. I managed to contact my gardener eventually. It looks like the dog ate some potatoes or something. Oh, yeah, I mean, the potatoes can be poisonous, so yeah. A lot was destroyed, so even my gardener isn't 100% sure what was eaten. But he thinks maybe the pesticles... Oh, sorry, not pesticles. Yes, testicles. Oh my god. I have a dirty mind. Okay, but he thinks maybe the pesticides were actually the problem. All info from my gardener was passed to my ex-friend. And it seems that the friend has seen this post and is very angry about it. Everyone say hi to the friend. Hi. Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, the potato. I think it's not... Okay, judgment. Judgment, everyone. Okay, let judgment for the doggo story. You're the asshole, not the asshole. Everyone sucks here, or no asshole here. What do you guys think? Like, I mean, definitely the ex-friend slash the dog owner is the asshole. The landowner isn't the asshole. Like, I definitely, well, I mean, there were warnings, there were rules. Like she said, you know, they immediately said like, oh, you can't bring your dog here because I have 4 cats. That's 1 that are indoor cats. So that's 1. 2, I have a garden that I don't want the dog to mess around in. And also 3, I don't like dogs. So, and also it's a non-dog friendly garden, which was like set in advance. So yeah, no. Hi, Karen owner. Yeah, best what? Yeah, pesticles. This is a new word, pesticles. I think, well, I mean, obviously, I think it's not like the no, the owner is definitely not the asshole. So I'm just gonna like, I'm just gonna place the judgment. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna move. Let me move. Yeah. So my judgment for this story is not the asshole, because what? Who said you're the asshole? What? It's the wait. We're judging the OP, so the owner of the garden. Who says you're the asshole? Are you guys just messing with me? Seriously? I mean, maybe. Okay, Jaren says the dog owner sounds like an entitled asshole. So yeah, he deserves the the slap. What? Pesticles. I don't know. I'm making up words because my I don't know. My brain was like thinking about. Man, that sounded bad. Okay, my brain was thinking about testicles, and I saw the word pesticides, and I was going to say pesticides, but then I was thinking of testicles, and then it just became pesticles. Oh my god. I cannot. Okay. Yeah, I think it's not the asshole. I think it's not. This one is not the asshole. That was not the asshole. Okay. The next one. Okay, let me just like get some more. Okay, so this one is from. Okay. This one is from Eric Verastigi too. Sona, what? I don't know. Pain son, I got no jokes for that. Oh Jesus. Okay, wait, but I was just Sona, my, how dirty-minded of you. Can I ask, why are you thinking about testicles? No, I don't know. I just saw the word pesticides, and the first word that came to my mind was like testicles, and then I was going to say pesticides, but then I was thinking of the word testicles, and then it just became pesticles. So pesticles, yeah. Okay, it seems that the judgment is not the asshole, so let's go to the next story. Okay, so am I the asshole for expecting my husband to get things done on his days off? Wait, was this by Eric? Wait, no. It's this was from Ketsuya. Never mind. This was from Ketsuya. Okay. So my husband, 38 male, and I, 39 female, have been married for 6 years and have a 3-year-old son. We both work full-time, so our son is in daycare during the week. My husband has some paid time off to use up before the end of the month, and is taking Fridays off because if he doesn't use the PTO time, he loses it. He's taken every Friday off so far this month, and is taking next Friday and the following Thursday and Friday off as well. Last night, he asked me if I would be willing to drop our son off at daycare so he could stay home. He does all the drop-offs because his office is nearby. My office is in the opposite direction, so it's out of my way and would add time to my commute. I told him it's easier for him to do it, and it's not like he has anything going on anyway. He ended up taking him this morning, but I could tell he wasn't happy about it. I texted him some things that need to get done around the house and a few errands that need to be done as well. He told me that he just wants to enjoy the house to himself for a day and not have an entire list of things to do. He said he will clean and do some laundry, but he's going to spend the rest of the day relaxing and the other stuff can wait. I told him that those other things cannot all be done on the weekend, and it's 100 times easier for him to do it on a day off. I don't know. Okay. Especially since we are going out of town this weekend to visit his family. Next weekend I am out of town with friends. And then Memorial Weekend we have plans as well. We need to take advantage of days off like this so that we don't get too far behind with our busy schedule. He told me that if he knew I was going to give him a honey-do list, then he would have just gone to work instead and lost out on his PTO time. I told him that he's being dramatic and that he would still have to have some time to relax after he gets things done, even if it's not as much time as he wants. He said he never tells me how to spend my time when I have days off work, so I shouldn't do the same for him, but he doesn't think about all the things that need to get done the way that I do. He will clean, walk the dog, and do laundry and think that he's done for the day and go play video games for 6 hours. I told him if he just starts now, then he will still have some time in the afternoon to relax before getting our son from daycare. He said, "Oh, so you won't even pick him up? Gee, good thing I took today off so that I can do everything that you want me to do." Oh, okay, OP is kind of the asshole. I reminded him that he still has days off coming up and that he can use those days to relax if he wants. He said that he has no doubt that I will find more things for him to do on those days as well. Yeah, no, I would say OP is the asshole. The wife is the asshole, because first of all, like, the wife also has, I'm sure the wife also has paid time off, or at her, I mean, okay, maybe not, we don't have that info, but why doesn't the wife also take PTO if there was like so many errands to run, like, so that they can split it, so they can share it? Oh boy, this is about to get spicy and tense. Yeah, I would say like it is 50-50 decision. Like, first of all, the husband took time off, and he said like, oh, he would do things around the house, like the normal regular things around the house, but it seems that the wife not only expects him to like drop off the son at the daycare, but also pick him up, even though she's the one responsible for that usually, because the husband is responsible for dropping him off. So that's already red flag. Okay, what do you guys think? Judgment. Is the wife the asshole? You're the asshole, not the asshole. So OP. We're just, everyone sucks here, or no asshole here. So OP is the wife. So we're only judging the wife's behavior. I would say the wife is the asshole because, okay, let's see the comments. Let me see the comments, because I just want to know what other people judge. But I think it's the, like, you're the asshole judgment. Okay. One commenter said, "You're the asshole. Well, I am all for getting stuff done on one's days off. What's wrong with your husband? What's wrong with your husband getting a lazy day?" That's true. Everyone deserves one. When I get an extra day off, my husband gets up an hour early to take our kid to school so I can sleep in. It's really nice of him to do so, and it's not exactly convenient. When he gets an extra day off, I try to let him enjoy it. Everyone needs downtime. Edit. Wow, this got 5k likes overnight. Hey! The OP has done some editing since my original response, but that hasn't changed my verdict. Okay, so the OP did get some edits, but did not change the verdict. So everyone deserves, like, you know, very lazy day, especially if it's like, see, like normally it doesn't make sense, because normally if had the husband not taken the PTO, he would be at work. So the errands would not be done anyway. They would do it like after work. They would do it on a different, or somehow they would balance it. So like, I don't understand why the wife is like so upset about it. Yeah, I would say like the way that this played out. Yeah, the wife is the asshole. Okay, another comment. You're the asshole. You are leaving him alone with the kid for a weekend. For a weekend next week. Oh yeah, that's another thing. So the wife is going out with like friends on the weekend, like the next weekend. So it's like, okay, so it's fine. Like that's obviously okay. You know, they've agreed on that. So everyone like, you know, each party deserves some time away or some time off and with friends. Fine. But yeah, like then the wife is also going away for the weekend with friends, and the husband, I assume, is gonna be taking care of the kid. So yeah, not great. So you are leaving him alone with the kid for a weekend next week, so you can go out with friends. Why can't he have just one day to enjoy himself? Oh, and I love how you flipped the responsibility on him for the chicken coop. Oh, okay. It's like chicken coop. When he had last Friday off, the only thing I asked him to do was assemble a new chicken coop I got for our chickens. Oh, that's what. Oh, I guess that was like in the comments. So, one comment from the OP was, when he had last Friday off, the only thing I asked him to do was assemble a new chicken coop I got for our chickens. Chickens. A chicken that you bought and asked him to set up for you. A chicken coop. Yeah, that sucks, because there's a weekend for it. Or there's something, you know, a day. If you bought the chicken coop, then you can ask for help, but like you can't expect someone to do it for you if you bought it. Take a deep breath, have a Coke and a smile, and let your husband have one day. Yeah, seriously. I would say you're the asshole. I would say the wife is the asshole. I would like to change my vote, even though it doesn't really matter. Wait, oh, I forgot about that. What? I'm thinking everyone sucks here. Wife is definitely an asshole, but I think the husband could have worded it nicer. Yeah, no, yeah, like no. I think the wife is the asshole. I would say the wife is the asshole. Like, yeah, the husband was kind of justified in the way he said it, like because he did compromise. He did say like, okay, you know, I'm gonna do the usual chicken coop. I'm gonna do the usual, the only thing that's a day project, at least. Day off gone. Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, Friday off, but then he's dropping off the kid. And then he's probably doing chores around the house during the day. And then the wife also asked him to assemble a chicken coop. That's gonna take him all day. So no time to relax at all. And then the kid comes back from school, which means you have to take care of well, I mean, both parents have to take care of the kid, but like, yeah, it's a chore. It's another chore. It's another work. So there's no like relaxed time. Yeah, no, I would say asshole. Yeah, I would say the asshole. I would say okay, let me just place another. Yeah, I think this one is, I would say this one is the asshole too. People who are annoyed are allowed to word things a little rudely, right? Yeah, I guess they're like you mean the husband? Yeah, both way. I think both of them were kind of like, oh, you know, if you're frustrated with someone, like you both are gonna argue. It's a normal flow of the conversation if you're like both annoyed with one another. So like there's gonna be an argument, or there's gonna be an annoyed tone, and yeah, both sides are gonna be assholes. But in this case, like I'm just judging the behavior. So like, oh, is the wife the asshole for asking the husband to handle a lot of things and like run errands on his days off, so to get things done? See, the title is misleading because it's like, am I the asshole for expecting my husband to get things done on his days off? See, the title, I would say from the title itself, I would be like, no, you're not the asshole. You know, like it is, you know, the marriage is like relationship, generally speaking, means, or serious relationship means that you're working together and like, oh, you both have responsibilities. Especially if you live together, then it's like, okay, you know, it's a household. You both have to take care of it. So no, it's not like you're not the asshole for expecting your, you know, the other person to especially if they don't usually do things or anything around the house. And yeah, it's not the asshole move if you expect them to like kind of like pick it up a little bit. But yeah, in this case, the wife is the asshole for, yeah, I don't know, the wife is the asshole for like what she did, like how much she expected the husband to do, which would take essentially like the whole day, his whole entire day off, and meanwhile she's going away for the weekend with friends. So like meh. Time out for the wife. She has to sit in the corner for 15 minutes. I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm starting to get tired. No worries, Fabian. If you're sleepy, if you're tired, go rest. Everyone enjoyed the stream and honor Judge Sona's decisions. Yeah, I think we've got the judgment. I think it's safe to say that it's you're the asshole. So yeah. Okay. So this one is you're the asshole for the wife. Yeah, 69, 59%, 69. I was like 69. Oh my god, my mind is dirty. Okay, so another. Okay, so this one is from Eric. Let's see. So am I the asshole for walking out of the airport when I saw my husband's mom standing there with her luggage? Oh boy. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. So I, female 30, don't have the best relationship with my husband's mom. Tale as old as time. Mothers-in-law. Okay, so since day one, she tried to make. I don't think I have a friend or a family member. I don't think I know anyone who actually like likes their mother-in-law. Yeah, I don't. Maybe like one or two people in my life do like their mother-in-law, but like, or just in-laws. No, usually like the father-in-law, like usually they're like the father-in-law is like chill, but like the mother-in-law is just like monster-in-law. Okay, so I, female 30, don't have the best relationship with my husband's mom. Since day one, she tried to make remarks and compare me to herself? Question mark. She then tried to get on my good side and started overly praising everything. Everything I do, and sometimes even copying me, like that one time when she literally dyed her hair purple, just like mine. What the fuck? And when everyone pointed out how ridiculous she looked, she actually blamed me and accused me of trying to make a joke out of her. What? So, anyways, my husband and I took 2 weeks off to go visit some places out of the country. Tourism in other words. The thing is, I was the one who saved up for and arranged for the trip. My husband was responsible for booking the tickets. My husband's mom Oh, wait a minute. What? Okay. My husband's mom wanted to come along. Okay. My husband's mom wanted to come along and threw temper tantrum when I said no. Yes, because it's a trip for the husband and wife. It's a couple trip. It's not a family trip. Okay, my husband's mom wanted to come along and threw temper tantrums when I said no. She called, texted, sent people to talk to me into letting her come, even threatened to call the police and make some complaint. What the heck? She even threatened. I don't know what I'm reading. What is it? What is the situation? What the fuck? Okay, so the mother-in-law even threatened to call the police and make some complaint up. to get us to stay. What is she call the FBI? The CIA? So that there's like a ban on international travel for the OP and her husband? Like, what the fuck? I don't understand. I don't know what's happening. So, so she threatened to call the police to file a complaint to get us to stay if she can't come. What is she, 5? Not even. My husband said we should just take her, but I told him, yeah, I would tell him you should grow a shiny spine. My husband said that we should just take her, but I told him he was wrong to tell her about the trip in the first place. He gave me an ultimatum, said that he wouldn't go if she can't come, and I told him I would gladly call his bluff, which made him take his words back and say, fine, I will tell her to stop it because we won't take her. Oh boy, I sense the drama coming. Okay. Things got quieter, suspiciously quieter. The day of the trip came, and we got to the airport at 2 p.m. My husband was walking ahead of me and was looking left and right like he was looking for someone. I asked him, but he didn't respond. He led me to the waiting area, and the first thing I saw was his mom standing there with her luggage. Oh, hell no. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh my God, no. I froze in my spot. I felt a cold wave washing over me, and I was fuming inside. She and my husband were hugging. That's when I quietly turned around and started walking towards the exit. Oh, nice. I would do the same. My husband followed me while shouting at me to stop. He tried to stop me, but I told him off the harshest way possible. He tried to say I was overreacting. Oh, hell no. And that his mom was there anyway, quote unquote, and I should let it go and not mess the trip up for us. Oh, he's already not done that, so too late, too little too late. Okay, I told him he and his mom could still go and that I was going home. I went home and sobbed into my dog's fur for several minutes. Oh no, doggo! Comforting doggo. Oh my God. Okay, so turns out that my husband booked her a ticket without me knowing. An hour later, he came home yelling and raging about how pathetic and spiteful I was to walk out and go home and ruin the trip last minute. I told him he is the cause of this to happen, or he caused this to happen. He said that I was being so hard on his mom, it's ridiculous. I refused to fight anymore, but he kept on berating me. Then called my family to tell them that the trip was cancelled and that it was because of me. My family said that I shouldn't have ruined it for myself and should have sucked it up and done my best to enjoy. Oh, hell no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I mean, okay, fine. I would go. I would fly with them, but I would book a different hotel and I would just go away. Like, I would just be like, you guys enjoy the trip. I'm gonna enjoy it alone. I'm gonna be separate from you guys for the whole duration of the trip. So, yeah. Husband's such a child. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, judgment, please. Judgment, please. Yay. You're the asshole, not the... No, the husband should grow a spine. Everyone sucks here, or no asshole here. No asshole here is like, nah, not really. Like, it's not really, but... It's like, oh, you were justified or something. But I would say not the asshole. Who's voting you're the asshole? What the fuck? You guys just messing with it? just for the principle. Mom needs to stop the foreplay and marry his... What? Marry her son. Oh my God. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of creepy. No, like I would be like so petty. I would be like super petty. I would actually go. But like I would be, yeah, like I would actually go, but I would like upgrade my ticket if it was like that. Like I would just change my seat so I wouldn't sit with them on the plane. Or I would go, like I would actually be with them on the plane, but then I would just like before we even like depart, I would just like book another hotel, like cancel, like completely cancel the booking for the hotel that we had together, and I would just like cancel it, and I would just book another one, and I would just like leave them. Also, because she's mind you, the wife is the one who saved up for the trip, so she's financing the trip. I would be like, okay, cool. Do you guys have money? Like, you just fend for yourself. I'm taking money and I'm going, like, I'm gonna be there alone. Like, I'm just gonna book another hotel, and you guys can book your own hotel when you arrive, or something. And just like, hell no. Sona, let me just say, this is a perfect example of a Filipino healthy relationship with the in-laws. What the heck? Really? Oh my god. Yeah, I think it's not only Filipino. I think it's like, yeah, like I think it's very common to like just pretty toxic relationship, or like pretty, you know, not just the wife not liking the mother-in-law and the mother-in-law not liking the wife. It's pretty standard. Like in Poland, it happens too all the time. Like, it's usually chill with the father-in-law for some reason, but the mother-in-law is just annoying, or there's somehow some kind of like feud. There's some kind of feud, always some kind of feud between the wife and mother-in-law. Like, I know from my, you know, family members, from my friends, they have like very similar stories, and I would just listen to it and be like, wow, yeah, that sounds familiar. Well, that sounds like, you know, very classic. It sounds familiar from like movies too, because like it's often this like ongoing trope in the movies, right? Like, oh, the mother-in-law / wife war. Mama's boy needs to stop. Yeah, the husband needs to grow a fucking titanium shiny spine and tell his mom to calm the fire. Okay, mind you, the mother-in-law was literally going to like call FBI, CIA, report some kind of federal, it would have to be like a federal crime or something for the police to issue a warrant, like, oh, banning international travel for the wife, or for the wife and husband. Like, what the fuck were you thinking? What the fuck was this woman thinking? Well, the mother-in-law, I mean. Yeah, like, I would say the mother-in-law joining a quality time of the couple. Doesn't she want a grandchildren? Probably. Or maybe she won't. Maybe she's like very, very old school, like and I mean like medieval style. So like she wants to be there and watch and make sure that coitus happens. I don't know. Father-in-law is probably just relieved that his son found someone that can tolerate him. Oh my god. For real, seriously, I would be like, no, hell no. Okay. DMJ says, my grandmother did this one time. Oh, no. Oh, grandma, no. Okay, my grandmother did this one time and brought her friend on a family day off, where it should have been just me, my mom, and my grandmother. And my mom was surprised that she brought her friend. Well, surprised is an understatement. I'll be like, why did you do that? Why? So now stop, you're getting dirty. Dirty again. A little bit. Listen, it's just, yeah. Wow, you guys mind the word coitus? Coitus. Or, I don't know. I don't have another word. Coitus. Yeah. My grandma Karen senses are tingling. Yeah, grandma is a little bit of a Karen DMJ. Just a little bit. Maybe in that one situation. I mean, I don't know your grandma. Maybe she's a lovely person. I'm not saying that she's not, but she could have handled it better. I would say the wife is definitely not the asshole. The wife is the asshole to herself that she didn't like go on this trip and just like enjoy it alone and be like, well, fuck you guys. I'm gonna go. Also, the wife really needs to like, and needs a very, very serious talk with the husband. And if he's unwilling to change, I'm sorry, but I would just be like serving the divorce papers. Be like, bye. If there's like no change at all and zero willingness from the husband to change, like the, you know, willingness to change his relationship with the mother and like set some boundaries, very reasonable boundaries, because this is like fucking shit show and it's a train wreck. Then yeah, I'm sorry about the divorce papers. Yeah, the wife is the adult. Soap for Sona's mouth. I love how sunny and rainy day is just like soap for Sona's mind and soap for Sona's mouth. Soap for, I guess soap for me. Yeah. Soap fund. Oh my god. Mother-in-law is one of those idiots that think they are for solving petty problems. That think are for solving petty problems, which they are not for. Yeah, that's true. I love the fact that the last two stories are things that happens in my familia. Oh no! Pain! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's it sounds like a movie trope. Like I'll just yeah. Okay. I think this one, it's safe to say that the wife is not the asshole. So that's what we're gonna do. The judgment is not the asshole. So this story is definitely not the asshole. I'm just gonna put this here, the emoji. Yeah, maybe I can. Oh, wait. Okay, I have to make these smaller so that it's like more visible. Yay. You know what? Let's just make these smaller so that there were 3 stories. There were 3 stories that were not the asshole, 2 stories that were the asshole. And one story that was like sorta the asshole, but not really. Okay. The next story. Wait. I would say, Son says, I would say divorce papers as soon as the husband went behind the wife's back and lied to her. That's signature significant. That's signature significance. That's true. That's not something a good spouse does even once. Like, I wouldn't say divorce paper for that, like immediately for that reason. I would just like first have a serious discussion. Like, okay, this was not okay. You lied to me. This was obviously, you know, very bad for you to do. And I expect you to, like, I'm gonna give you a chance to not lie anymore. And also to kind of set boundaries with your mother. And if they are very unwilling to do so, then I'm like, okay, well, then we have nothing to talk about anymore. Kitsuya, thank you so much for the donation. There's one Am I the Asshole with a small surprise for you. Oh, which one? Tell me which one. I want to read it. Because there was like quite a few Am I the Asshole stories. Kitsuya, can you tell me which one? I'm gonna just jump to it then. Oh boy. Okay, for Come on! Kitsuya, tell me. I think this one is not the asshole, so that's what we're gonna go with. The chance to not lie was at the wedding. Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that is true. Like, okay, in this, I guess, like, for me, it's different categories of, like, lies. I guess this one is pretty serious. Like, especially if the husband is, like, very unwilling to change any boundaries or set any boundaries. Obviously, cheating, that's, like, no second chances. No. Oh, no. Like, cheating is a whole different story. It's, yeah, immediately it's just like, hell no. Okay, for asking my friend when she's going, oh, okay. Oh boy. I was actually, okay, Katsuya, the crazy part is that I have it opened and I was actually going to read that next. So, yeah. Okay. So the next one is from Katsuya and it's, am I the asshole for asking my friend when she's going to get a real job? Is this something, is this an indication to me? Like, is that, but that's my job. Okay, so my friend Ruby, female 31, and I, female 32, have known each other since we were 18. Right after her master's, Ruby decided she doesn't want to work in her field and decided to start a small business selling candles and soaps. She claims she's been able to make a living doing that, but I've never seen her business accounts, so I can't confirm nor deny. She lives alone, so unless her parents are helping her, her parents are dirt poor, though, she must at least make a minimum wage. I mean, the business might be successful. Jesus. Okay, so I never questioned her life choices, although I found them odd. What is odd about it? She's just like selling candles and soaps. That's business. Same as YouTube channel. Hey. Okay. So, I never questioned her life choices, although I found them odd. What's the point of getting degrees, but not using them for anything is beyond me. Okay, first of all, there are different reasons that people go to university and like they get degrees. Some people just do it for their families, honestly. Like, yeah, there's like many people that were just like pressured by the family, or they simply did not, like they didn't know what to study. So they were just like, well, my family wants me to study XYZ, I might as well. Or they just want to study something, like, I don't know, like they do want to study something, but they don't necessarily want to work in that field. They're just like, okay, I'll see, this is my backup plan. Yeah. Okay, so soaps and candles, people can live off that. Yeah. Is soap and candles edible? Don't know. Are soaps edible? If you eat it, I think you're gonna be sick. That shit happens all the time. What the fuck is OP on about with that? I don't know. True, very true here. Yeah, see, like sometimes you just get a degree as a backup plan. You actually have a different plan. You want to start I don't know, you have a passion project, you want to make money off of it, but then you think like, okay, you know, just in case I'm gonna get a certain some degree, and this is gonna be my backup plan. If nothing works out with my passion project, I'm just gonna go to this job. So yeah. Sona, mom, can I eat candles and soap? No, KB. Put down the candles and soap. Jesus, child, you're gonna like get food poisoning, or you know, gonna end up in hospital. Soap have potato. Can you just eat a banana instead of soap? Can we not eat soap? Please do not eat soap, kids. Do not. Does her friend live in a rundown mansion and have a weird burn on her hand? I don't know. Okay, but back to the story. So, I never questioned her life choices, although I found them odd. What is the point of getting degrees, but not using them for anything is beyond me. Well, that's your opinion. Okay. I met Ruby for coffee on bank holiday Monday, and we were chatting. I complained about my work and that I was overlooked for promotion again. She was sympathetic. But when I asked her what's new about her work, she perked up. Honestly, I kind of expected her to keep her success on the down low. What? What the fuck? To make yourself feel better? Like, what the heck? Okay, so honestly, I kind of expected her to keep her success on the down low, considering that I was down regarding my job. Okay, no one is responsible for your feelings. I'm sorry. I was down regarding my job, but she didn't hold back. Apparently, can you just be happy for your friend? I don't know. Like, I would be like, oh, that's awesome. Okay, I feel shitty about my work, but man, that's awesome. That's awesome to hear that you're, you know, things working out for you. Let's celebrate. Let's get coffee, you know, let's get a cheesecake. Okay. Apparently, she's just finished editing her book. I had no idea she was. Oh my god, this. Okay, Ruby sounds awesome. I'm sorry, like Ruby sounds. She's selling soaps, candles, and then she's writing books. Man. Okay, so she just finished editing her book. I had no idea she was writing one, and she sent it to an editor for edits before querying. Querying? Querying, is that a word? I guess. I don't know the lingo of like editing, right? Like the author writing, editing companies, editors. Okay, so, and she's about to launch her true crime YouTube channel. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Okay, so the friend, I love Ruby. Can I be Ruby's friend? What the fuck? Okay, so Ruby is also about to launch her true crime YouTube channel because she's been filming videos for the past few months, so she has a few months pre-recorded. Can I be Ruby's friend? Jesus, that's so awesome. Okay, that's not me. I'm currently lost on what Ruby is actually doing. So she was having a soap and candles business, then she's writing a book, and now she's doing also a YouTube channel. So I guess, okay. To say that my jaw dropped would be an understatement. Oh, honey, jealousy is not a good color on you. This is a woman in her 30s who's still playing around like a child. Excuse me, what? Ruby from Oshinoko? Hey, maybe. No real responsibilities. Hey, jumping from one thing to another without a care in the world. What do you care? Like, if she's making money and if she's happy about it and if she's just, this is her passion project, what the fuck? Okay. I care about her, so I thought someone had to say it. I asked her when she was planning on getting a real job. What do you mean? She asked me. I explained to her that I thought it was the right time to get a real job as she can't play around all her life, and it will come back to bite her and when she's older and needs some professional experience when her little ventures fail. I'm sorry. Okay, this is getting this is personal. This is getting personal. Okay, now I'm serious. Envy is smiling. That's true. Okay. So she got really offended and told me that she never expected me to say this and thought I was supportive. But I was like the other people who belittle her accomplishments. Okay, I said I was nothing like them. Yes, you are. And I wasn't even like belittling her accomplishments, but recording a few videos and making a few candles wasn't that big of an accomplishment, and that with her intelligence she was selling herself short when she could be really accomplished if she only worked in her profession. Hey, this is like serious work. I mean, it is a lot of work, like the channel. Yeah, it's not conventional job. Okay, I'm gonna go on a rant in a minute. Let me just finish this story. Sona is invested. I am roped in. I am invested. Now I am, man, like that's, okay. I have feelings. I have feelings about this story, okay? I have opinions about this opinion. Okay. Also my stomach is like making sounds. If you guys can hear it, I apologize, but I'm hungry. So this stream will end in a bit, maybe after the next story, because I'm hungry. Okay. So she told me to fuck off and left the lunch. I thought she would call apologizing, but no luck. Yeah, no one's gonna, no. What? Alright. Oh wait, no. I said I was nothing like them and I wasn't belittling her accomplishments, but recording a few videos and making a few candles wasn't that big of an accomplishment, and that with her intelligence she was selling herself short when she could be really accomplished. Okay. She told me to fuck off and left the lunch. I thought she would call apologizing, but no luck so far. My husband told me that I was the asshole because she's my friend, and even if I don't like it, I should have played along, but I don't know if I agree with him. Real friends tell the truth. And yeah, okay, real friends are honest, but are not assholes about it. And I couldn't just coddle her. She needed someone to show her that she's wasting her time. She still hasn't called, and I am starting to worry. Perhaps they are right, and I should have kept my mouth shut for the sake of our friendship. Am I the asshole for asking her? No, you're the asshole for being an asshole, for being a jealous asshole. Okay, we gotta... Judgment. You're the asshole times 100. Okay, ESH and nah. Okay, let me go on this little. Sona is about to show this story hole. Who's boss? Yeah, seriously. Okay, so OP needs to get a like, I don't know. OP needs to not be jealous. That's one. Okay, let me just go on a little rant. So first of all, OP is very jealous, petty, not petty, but like very jealous person, very bitter and jealous person. Just because you don't like your job doesn't mean someone else has to also be miserable at their job or with their project because you are miserable with your job. Just because you made certain choices that made you unhappy doesn't mean someone else has to go down the same path and have the same type of quote unquote, as you said, real job, because every job is a real job. Yeah, you know, every project requires some work. Some require more, some require less. Do I sometimes think that, oh, you know, I don't know, like sometimes, yeah, okay, real talk. Sometimes I do look at different YouTube channels where, let's say, some are very like low effort. There are channels that are low effort and they have like millions of views, and maybe they earn more money, or they, you know, they are more successful in terms of views and subscribers. Does that make me feel like, does that make me think like, oh, this is kind of unfair? Yeah, a little bit, but like not that much, because I'm like, okay, they found the formula. I guess like, oh, okay, I give you I'm gonna give you a good example. So like channels that do like just copy straight up, like upload someone like other people's TikToks, like successful TikToks, and they just rake up millions of views without giving credit to the original poster of the TikTok, or like without even getting like an approval or permission to post their video that was edited by someone else and like, you know, other creator. Yeah, you know, that's kind of unfair. I mean, I think that they get copyright claim or something, so I'm pretty sure they get copyright claimed. But you're not a slave to the system like me. Wow, wow. Like Watch Mojo, kind of. Well, I mean, is it? No, but that's Watch Mojo is still like editing. You know, it's still production. It's still somewhat like production. There's still some more effort, but like I'm literally talking about the channels that are straight up just re-uploading TikToks by someone else. But the TikToks that were like madly popular on TikTok or YouTube Shorts, they just re-upload them. That's like super lazy. And yeah, do I think it's unfair? Yeah, it's unfair that those, you know, those channels get like into the algorithm, and algorithm is just pushing those channels because it's like, it's not even their work. My motto said, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen and get a day job. Yeah, so, you know, like I'm just saying, like those types of channels, like sometimes, yeah, like I do feel like, okay, you know, some of them are undeserving. I think that they still get copyright claims, so I don't think they are actually earning money from those, so whatever. But in this case, there are a lot of channels, smaller, bigger, that put a lot of effort. There's like a lot of work behind the scenes. There's a lot of research. There's a lot of people who are behind the videos. Well, you know, like I'm also working on my videos. I do prepare for streams, for some more, for some less, like for my true crime streams or cryptid files or conspiracy chronicles. There's a lot of work that goes into it, you know, like there's research, you know, I do have help from my Intan-kun, even though questionable help about like when it comes to thumbnails. Sometimes Intan-kun is on the balancing on the edge of getting fired, but it's okay. For now, I'm keeping Intan-kun. But you know, I would have to say, like, I would be very upset with my friend if they said something like this. If they asked me politely, like, hey, you know, how's it going? Is it going well for you? Are you, you know, is it a sustainable, is it like your channel, your project, is it like kind of sustainable? Is it like, you know, like, are you okay financially? If they say yes, then I'm like, hey, you know, good for you. You know, I'm surprised that you didn't go the normal path, but I'm happy for you. And if the friend is saying like, oh, you know, the project is not giving me any money and the project is like failing, or, you know, I'm miserable and but I still want to continue with it, I would probably advise my friend like, hey, okay, you know, it's fine, it's okay that you want to continue your passion project, but maybe you should consider like exploring other options. Like maybe you should consider you know, looking around for a job, especially if you're in a tough, you know, financial situation and your passion project is just not you know, kind of bringing the revenue that you were hoping for. It's more like, oh, for your well-being, just kind of like, oh, you know, you can do two things at the same time. You can just like keep, you know, the passion project going, but find, you know, explore other options, that kind of thing. If you do something that you put effort into, people should respect it. Yeah, exactly. Like, since, you know, the friend is clearly very passionate about it and she wants it, she's putting in a lot of work, just let her be happy, you know, especially if she's like super excited about it and there's no indication that she's in any financial trouble. Like I don't get the reaction from the OP. Like why is she so fucking jealous? Sona's intan code. They love Sona so bad that the professor said that I should connect my phone to the TV so everyone can. What? No! Wait a minute! Don't do that! Oh my god! Okay. Now I'm what? Sona, my whole class, including the professor, are watching, and they are all giving opinions to the point that they let me connect my phone to the class TV. Hello, class. Hello, Professor Sona is about to pass another judgment, and you know this is a lecture to all the young ears listening to this video. Hi. Thank you so much for coming to my lecture. So yeah, I'm passing the judgment. I think that there is a you know, certain amount of respect that you should always retain when talking to someone about their work. Doesn't matter if you like it or not. If there's no very clear signs of the person struggling or, you know, being in trouble, I think it's safe to say that you should just be happy for them and be like, okay, you know, I'm happy that's working out for you. You know, I'm not doing so well, but I think maybe she could divert. If anything, the OP could have diverted the conversation into like, hey, you know, like, do you think you could help me figure out like what to do with my work? You know, I'm not satisfied. Maybe we can figure out something together. You know, you're clearly passionate. You're clearly happy with your project. You know, I think I'm kind of lost because I feel like OP is just very unsatisfied with their job, and they could, you know, they could talk to, they could have a, you know, they could use a friend. That's the thing, but they kind of messed it up. So yeah, that's OP's fault. Pains and pics in the Discord. By the way, Sona, my professor was very related with the in-law story. Oh yes, the in-law story was just, yeah. Sona is now the teacher. I am a teacher. Never thought I would say that. Never thought I would see this day happening, Professor Sona. But hey, Sona, my aunt I dislike always asks why I work on old cars and make them fast and get a newer car that's fast already. That's sort of a dumb story, and I'm passionate with my 90s cars. That's great for you. God damn. Okay, vintage cars. First of all, vintage cars, like, people fucking love, you know, restoring the cars now. Yeah, you can go the quote-unquote easy way and buy a new fast car. But you're clearly passionate about restoring the old cars and fixing them, and that's great. You have the knowledge to do it. Like, I respect that, mad respect, because I could not tell you how to put gas into a car. Okay, I'm kidding. I can actually, like, you know, put gas into a car. Wait, is it like a fill the gas of a car, but like, yeah, I'm a terrible driver, so that tells you a lot. Like, I could not fix my car. Like, if I had a car and I had to fix it, I would be crying. I would be like, help me, save me, people who know something about cars. But yeah, Sona Sensei. Oh my god. Okay. So, if you guys, Project Matrix says, if you can support yourself, that's a real job. Heck, there's some real jobs, quote unquote, where you can't support yourself. That is true. There's like many real jobs that barely support someone. Like, you can barely support yourself, or you can't support yourself, and you actually have to look for other source of income. And supposedly, oh, it's a real job. It's a 9 to 5 or something, or it doesn't pay enough. And yeah, so, you know. Yeah, so again, the friend is just being petty. They are just being very envious, very jealous, and it's not a good look. So I would say you're the asshole, the friend. I hope you will change your ways. I hope you will apologize. At least talk to your friend. Apologize profusely, because they deserve an apology for the way you spoke to them. Yeah. Okay. The judgment passed. Okay, let me just like another. Yeah, you're the asshole. Yeah. Okay, let's do, I think this poll is, yeah, this poll is definitely done. 83% you're the asshole. Yeah. I do oil changes for my family and friends and some of their friends if they need it. I have my own tools and they buy the stuff. That's great. See, John, I respect it a lot. Like whoever can actually fix a car or change oil or yeah, like whatever, like especially like fixing a car. If you can fix a machine, geez, you have my respect, you know, like I'm definitely not very good with tech stuff. Definitely not good with cars. Maybe tech stuff, okay, like laptops, whatever, computers, okay, but definitely not good with cars. I'm afraid of cars. Also, I have motion sickness. That's why I don't drive, man, because it just gives me motion sickness. But okay, give me a moment. I think what did I do? What did I do? Oh, okay. Alright, give me a moment. Just need a moment. Sorry for my model twitching. I had to like get another mouse because my mouse ran out of battery. I should have charged it. My wireless mouse just went RIP. RIP mouse. Time to plug in my normal, like the wire mouse. Okay. I'm just gonna be making weird sounds for a moment. Okay. Alright, we're back. We're back. Sona needs the Phoenix Wright guilty animation. Seriously. What? Where's my... Alright. It's here. Music! I won't lie. This background music is a vibe. Yeah, it is. It is. It's pretty good. Okay. Morgan, hi! Hi, Morgan. How's it going? I'm good. I'm just passing some judgment. Let's read another story. Let's read one more story. And let me just... let me see. What do we have? This one was done. The Cupcake story was done. Airport story was done. Okay, so there's... I'm just looking for like good... Oh, wait. Okay, you guys, we have a story. Am I the asshole for humiliating and demasculating my brother in front of our family? Let's see what this one is. That was from Ketsuya also. And let's see what's gonna happen. Okay. So, my brother and I have a very strained relationship. In most of our family's eyes, he is the golden child. I'm just the extra child. Growing up, he overshadowed me at every possible event/milestone. He was the pride of the family. I was just the one that cost more money. My brother followed my father's footsteps and joined the military right out of high school. He served about 8 years before he got out. Unfortunately, when I was younger, I was diagnosed with a form of epilepsy, which I was fortunately able to outgrow. But it disqualified me from joining military as well. Anyway, a few years ago, I got into shooting competitions, specifically 3-gun, rifle, shotgun, and handgun. I got pretty good, and am now in the process of being sponsored and going to national competitions. Jesus, that's so... Oh my god, that's so awesome. Okay. Also, mad respect. Okay, none of my family really cares, which is fine. But my brother decided that every opportunity he would explain to me that there is no way I'm that good and he is way better than me because he is combat trained, quote unquote. After a while of this, I called him out. A long argument later, he agreed to do a mock competition in front of the family by his invitation. So the family included mom, dad, sister-in-law, and a few others. A buddy of mine who sets up for these competitions agreed to set one up for us. 4 stages, 3 general, 1 head-to-head. All done safely and under supervision of actual professionals, using gun safety and proper management. So yes, always be safe about it. Do not attempt this at home without supervision. Okay. I provided the ammo, sealed, provided the firearms, my personal competition guns with my backups, and even got my friend to be a ref. I let him sight them and in a practice. Or shoot them. I don't know. Okay, never mind. Gave him equipment as well. I'm trying to get rid of all possible excuses. I destroyed him. By the time the last one came, we did the head-to-head, and I cleared my side. Then he cleared half of his side. He made excuses, which I would dismiss. I gave him multiple opportunities to restart or try again. He then said that I was an asshole for humiliating and demasculating him. My parents also called me an asshole and some other words. Sister-in-law stayed quiet until we were packing up. Me, my friend, sister-in-law, and my girlfriend. The rest were coddling my brother. She thanked me. My girlfriend asked if I really had to finish off his side, which I admit was me showing off. Oh, the pettiness. Oh, the pettiness. I'm sorry, but I like that in the situation. Okay, so it got to the point that my mom said I couldn't come over for mother. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Am I speaking to the class? Am I still speaking to the class? I'm sorry. I apologize for swear words. Okay, so it got to the point that my mom said I couldn't come over for Mother's Day until I apologized to my brother. When I refused, she called me an asshole again and said I couldn't come back until I apologized and made it up to him. So, am I the asshole for calling my brother out and then proving that he is not the best at everything like the family believes? Not the asshole. Come on. Listen, okay. Okay, let me just post the poll. You're the asshole, not the asshole. Everyone sucks here and no asshole here, or kind of. Okay, so let me tell you, let me say this very, very classic saying that is just like very frequently seen on this subreddit. Fuck around and find out. I'm sorry, but like the brother was like, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. The brother was just asking for it. I'm sorry. It's not demasculating. It's just proving you that you're not, you know, you can't be good at everything. And also if you're being, you know, not a pleasant person to someone, and you're bragging, you might actually be kind of brought down to reality, and you shouldn't be like, yeah, just kind of, yes, F around and find out. Muffin Council! Take that, brother's balls. Oh my god. Damn straight. Yeah, that's like, oh, I'm sorry, Sona, I voted wrong. She's not the asshole. Yeah, okay. Not NTA. I think the sister is, or the sibling. I'm not sure if it's a sister or where this is not specified. The sibling is not the asshole. The brother is definitely the asshole. Every boy in my class is cheering for Sona. Yeah, see? Because that's, you know, the judgment's been passed, okay? I think it's safe to say that the competing sibling is not the asshole, and then the brother is the asshole because you shouldn't have done that, you know? That's a lesson for the future. Don't be a dick about something. Like, it's okay to brag sometimes, but like not in a asshole-ish way. Just be, you know, sometimes it's okay to brag a little bit, but like I would say generally speaking, just be normal. Accept compliments, thank for the compliments, don't put someone down, and just, you know, be humble. Be humble. Like, it's fine. Like, be happy with your accomplishments, but also don't, you know, don't be just like a D. The fuck? I'm back. Hello, I'm back. Hi, Matter. Walker, Texas Ranger. Let me get my gun out. I'ma show this dude who's the boss. Seriously. But again, do not do this at home, kids. Do not do this unsupervised. Do not shoot guns unsupervised and without experience, without proper licenses, without proper equipment, and, you know, yeah, just be safe. We Filipinos, both girls and boys, deal with this rivalry with a game of basketball. Yeah! See, I think in my school, like when I was in school, we dealt with it with bottling up our emotions. Polish people. No, actually complaining. Polish people complain a lot. But also, you know, but also with dodgeball. Just like throwing the ball at someone's face. That's how I dealt with that. Someone was an asshole to me, yeah, I would just take a volleyball and just throw it at their face. I'm sorry. I was an asshole kid. Don't do that, kids. I'm not saying this was a good method. It was not the right method because I was actually throwing balls at people if they if they piss me off. But I think that wasn't the ideal method. I should have be humble. Or be a bumblebee. Be a bumblebee, okay? You know, like, you know what? Don't be a dick, just be a bumblebee and just, you know, fly away. Makes no sense, but yeah. Is anyone else thinking that bumblebee is such a cute word? It is. Bumblebee. Dodgeball. Yeah, no one dodged when I was like throwing. Remember, kids, violence is the end. No, it's not. So not throwing what balls? No, like the volleyball or whatever, like for dodgeball. But just like, you know, but we didn't have the red balls that, you know, that are used for dodgeball. We had like volleyballs, I guess, like volleyball balls. Okay, I should stop saying balls, but because it's like, it has a whole different meaning now. Let's play dodgeball with our enemies. See, listen, that was my method. That was my answer to my arch enemies in school. I'm not saying it was right. I'm not saying it was nice. But sometimes you just have to, you know, sometimes reality hurts. Sometimes the truth hurts. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I think it's safe to say that this time the judgment is not the asshole shouldn't have done that. The brother shouldn't have done that, and you know, it was just not great. Yeah, it was just not great of the brother to actually, you know, be an asshole. So he was humbled. He's definitely been humbled. Okay, let me just get back to. Let me just end the poll. Yeah. Session adjourned. Is there any update? I don't think there's an update, but I'm gonna try to find it. Let's see. Let me see if there was an update for this particular story. No, there wasn't an update, unfortunately. So we can only imagine that the brother was bitter about it. He was being salty, and well, he got what was coming. Okay, you guys, let me just. Okay, so let me just especially thank Eric Verastegi and Ketsuya for sending all those very nice stories, dramatic stories. Okay, this is my gravel. Not gravel, gavel. Gravel is the thing that you walk on. Gavel. Okay, so Eric and Ketsuya, thank you so much for sending the stories in. All of the stories, I appreciate it. I'm definitely gonna do it again. You know, like it was fun. I liked, you know, I liked being petty. Let me just move. I like being petty. I like judging people and people's shit situations. because it's like objective opinion from someone who isn't in the middle of that situation, and it's actually like sometimes it's like clear judgment, you know, because you're not emotionally connected to the situation or to this person, so you're not your judgment is not clouded. You have objective kind of opinion on a certain certain situation. Okay, so thanks to the guys who sent the MIDSL stories. Yeah, thanks to Ketsuya and thanks to Eric Verastigi and thanks to me because I found some of them too. Okay, and that's pretty much it. So what do we have for this week? This week, we've got a couple of things. Did I? Is that? Do I not have my? Oh yeah. Okay, because I'm streaming from my laptop. Today I'm streaming from my laptop because my computer. I was going to clean my computer, so I'm streaming from a different computer. Wait, let me actually look at my schedule. What do we have for this week? We have a lot of things for this week. Okay. So, this week we have, well, today was like judging MIDSL stories. Then on Thursday we have Don't Scream Challenge. So another another stream in which I'm gonna be watching scary stories, scary videos. And you guys will try to scare me until I lose 5 lives, and then I have to do a challenge or punishment. So you guys will, I mean, I'm gonna come up with a punishment. There's something specific that I want to do. I think it's gonna be funny. I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna suffer through it. But yeah, so there's scary stories or, well, Don't Scream Challenge on Thursday. And then we have Saturday. We have Full Body Chills in the morning, 7 a.m. Pacific time. So those are the scary stories. I will post on Discord, and you guys can send in your scary stories, or you can send in you know, scary stories found on the internet. Then the same day, but 7 p.m. Pacific time, I'm gonna have a true crime stream on Patreon. And this time it's a case of a serial killer, that one that I've been wanting to cover for quite some time. Pain Sun says, Sona, everyone in my class will be subbing to you later after our afternoon classes. Don't be surprised if you reach 69k subs suddenly. Jesus, do you have that many people in your class? Wow, 69,000 people. That's a big school. But yeah, thank you. Well, no, not 69,000 people. That would be like just what, 40,000 people. Jeez, but thank you. Well, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. Okay, and then we have True Crime Stream on Patreon. So as I said, I'm gonna be covering a case of a serial killer, and it is a very infuriating one that I've been wanting to cover for quite some time, and I'm just gonna do it this week. And then we will have the Cryptid Files. So the series is back. Episode 2 of the Cryptid Files series. It's gonna be another cryptid, and I think you guys are gonna like it too. It's quite a well-known one. Like, it is a well-known, like an infamous one, but I don't think people know as much about this cryptid as, you know, there is, like, as much. You guys probably don't know as much information, like don't know all the information that is actually out there about this cryptid. So I'm gonna, you know, go over some creepy stuff this week. So no gaming streams this week, but I'm planning to do some gaming streams next week, so you can look forward to that. Okay, and that is that's it. Wait, I suggest y'all get the Patreon. The drunk history streams alone are worth it. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, so on Patreon, you guys, if you want to subscribe to the channel, please do. If you are interested in more cases, if you're interested in more streams and perks, I do have Patreon. It's patreon.com/FEARSONA. I do weekly streams. Sometimes it's a true crime case, sometimes it's something else, like sometimes it is a drunk history stream in which I usually do it once a month. So I drink, and I don't drink, kids, unless you are, you know, of drinking age, legal drinking age, but otherwise don't do it. But yeah, in my drunk history streams, I do drink a glass or two of wine, and I talk about weird or, you know, funny kind of moments from history, something that actually happened. And yeah, I do you know, additional bonus cases on Patreon. There's also wallpapers for my you know, for my Patreon, so like different artworks of my character. And what else? Oh yeah, I do karaoke rehearsals sometimes. So yeah, I think it's worth it. You can check it out. Okay, and that is it. That's it. That's all. So you guys, thank you so much again. Stay safe out there. Always, also Mothman's butt. Also, oh, if you're a channel member, you're gonna get this. That's an emote drawn by me. That's another shiny Mothman butt. But yeah, just so you know. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much. Stay safe out there. Always lock your doors and windows. Bury your hexes. Until the next time. Bye.